Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 21. Let me take off my glasses just in case they're providing too much glare. Hello, this is Editing Oralia, and I'm just in here to let you know that I see the contour that is way out of control, and I am so very sorry if it is a distraction. It is my first time using my little dibs, which is a goodie from my advent calendar a few days ago. Apparently, I need practice with cream contour, and so that's why it looks so terribly out of control. So I'm sorry. It doesn't get fixed until much later. So yeah, I hope you don't mind. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the video. Bye. It is a rainy, gloomy day outside and very dark. It is very dark. We are approaching the winter solstice, and you can tell because the weather is just darkened up quite a bit. I do apologize about if you can hear my computer breathing. Vlogmas has about killed my computer. But anyway, I wanted to sit down and have a style chat with you. I know that yesterday when I said, I was going to talk with you about how to be your most stylish self in 2025, that I think I said that it would be a demonstration, but due to time constraints, I'm unable to do any kind of modeling. So instead, we're going to have a style chat, and I'm going to talk with you about how you can stand out in 2025. You will see these things coming out in my content in the new year, so don't worry. I will show by example what I'm talking about, but for the purposes of today's video, in order to get this vlog out, I'm just going to sit down and chat with you about it. I am deep in the fashion influencer world. I am knee deep in it because I am, or at least I consider myself, a fashion influencer. And what I am seeing a lot of these days is that I see a lot of the same influencers talking about the same things over and over and over again. And you as consumers are then influenced to buy these things. And I don't want to contribute to that sameness. I think that, social media and influencers, even though I am an influencer, I feel like the industry is killing personal style to a certain extent, depending on how you approach it. I want to go over 5 or 6 different tips on how to stand out in 2025. And this is stemming from the fact that I think we're starting to see a lot of people bucking against what they see on social media, and they're starting to express more individuality in what they're wearing and in their style. And I wanted to talk with you about that and how you can do it. It's getting to be very boring out there. If you're constantly following the trends, then you're not developing your own personal style. You're just chasing whatever is most popular at the moment. My goal here on my channel is that I want to inspire you. I don't want to influence you, because inspire is a thought. It's a feeling, and influence is more of a transaction. It's very transactional. At least that's how I see it. That's kind of where I'm coming from for today's style chat. So the first point that I wanted to cover off on was to be very selective about the trends that you bring into your wardrobe. I would say probably maybe 1 or maximum 2 trends should be incorporated any given season. Instead of going after all of them, pick 1 or 2. Extra credit if you can shop your closet for these trends. And these are trends that truly resonate with you, not just, something that you see everybody wearing. You want to look at the trends very critically, go with those trends that really kind of spark joy in you, that make you happy, that you would love to have in your wardrobe. My next point is going to be counterintuitive to point number 1, and that is don't follow trends at all. Instead, wear what you love. Wear the things that spark joy for you, regardless of whether they're trending or not. If it makes you happy, if you feel magnificent in what you're wearing, and that's the key, you have to feel fabulous. It has to really resonate with you. It has to really bring out joy in you for it to work. If you don't care about the trends and you're just wearing whatever because you don't care, and you're just throwing on a t-shirt and a pair of capri pants because it's easy, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about wearing the things that you absolutely love, that make you feel amazing, that really create a feeling of pride, a feeling of joy, a feeling of, oh, this is so amazing, I feel so good, right? So don't follow the trends. Be the trendsetter. You know, you be the one that breaks away from the trends and wears what you want to wear because it brings joy, because it's that energy that you're bringing forward, that those clothes are giving you, that make it fabulous and that make you fabulous. There's two sides of the coin there. Lean into your accessories. Accessories are one of the easiest ways to define your personal style. And then also maybe lean into off the beaten path accessories like brooches or scarves, which are always fashionable. They're always stylish, but they're not exactly being worn in the mainstream. Right? So break away from that and wear your brooches, wear your scarves, wear, you know, a really cool hat, a bag that's unique. Break away from what you see and wear those pieces that are really unique, that are really representative of who you are as a person, that make you feel really, really happy. And like I said, jewelry is an excellent way of defining your personal style, bringing out your really unique pieces, your beautiful pieces, your statement jewelry. Because I know there for a while, everybody was wearing all the dainty jewelry, me included. I'm guilty. Everybody's wearing very dainty jewelry, but maybe you have a beautiful statement necklace or you've got a beautiful statement pair of earrings. Well, funnily enough, those are coming back in style, but besides which, even if they're not, wear them if you love them, if they make you feel good. There's also statement pieces in your wardrobe, and that actually is something that we're seeing coming down the pipeline in 2025, is that maximalism is going to emerge because we've been so minimal for quite some time that now maximalism is going to make itself known. And so wearing those big, bold statement pieces, you know, the really high fashion pieces, the pieces that have got like really extravagant details, those types of pieces are going to be coming in, as well as color. Color, I think, is going to really be making a comeback. But besides which, if you love wearing color, then wear the color. If you love wearing patterns, then wear the patterns. If you like to pattern mix, you know, all of those things fall into the bucket of maximalism, in my book at any rate, where you've got a lot of things happening all at once. If that's your vibe, then wear it and love it. Wear the accessories, wear the vibrant colors, wear the bold silhouettes in your clothing that you might have. Wear them and love them, enjoy them, and just be yourself. Don't worry about going against the mainstream, because that's how you stand out, is when you do things that are different, that you wear things that are different. You wear them very differently. You do what you want to do. You wear what you want to wear because it is what makes you feel fantastic. The other tip that I have for you to stand out in 2025 and beyond, I should say, and that is to avoid platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest. RIP Pinterest. Pinterest especially, it makes me very sad, because Pinterest used to be such a wonderful source of inspiration. It really was. It has recently become a lot more salesy. You know, it's all about shopping on Pinterest now. It's not about looking at inspirational photos of everything and anything. It is now all an e-commerce site, it feels like. And that just makes me very, very sad, because that breeds sameness. You see the same influencers wearing the same things and the same bags and pushing the same merchandise. And it's just really sad, you know, that Pinterest is no longer a place to find inspiration. Instead, you might want to look at the fashion industry itself. Watch fashion shows on YouTube. They, you know, all the big houses post their lineups, you know, their fashion lineups for whatever season on YouTube. So watch those. They are styled. They are very stylized, but they are also a great source of inspiration, I think, because you're seeing the pieces in their purest form without any influencers or anything like that. You're actually getting to see the designer's vision, and that can give you inspiration. You can watch the fashion show, see what the designer intended or how they see it, you know, their big grand vision, and then you can pick and choose from there what inspires you, you know, what resonates with you. Another place to check out for fashion inspiration are movies that have a lot of really really great costuming and fashion. One of my favorites is Pillow Talk. I love that movie because Doris Day's wardrobe in that movie was absolutely dreamy. Actually, all of the female roles, most of the female roles, let me take that back. Most of the female roles in that movie and the costuming are just so gorgeous. I love that classic iconic style. I love watching Downton Abbey. We're rewatching Downton Abbey right now. And I love watching it because I enjoy seeing the evolution of where they started out with, bustiers and very, just post-Victorian era attire in England, and then how it morphs into more of the flapper style, or that, 1920s looser, unstructured kind of vibe that the clothing has at that point. I enjoy watching it though, bit for the fashion. That's one of the reasons that I like watching it, is because of the fashion. Find those movies that truly inspire you for the fashion, for the styles that they wore. I think that's an excellent resource where it's not influencer driven. And then the last and most important point to stand out in 2025 is to be confident and know thyself. You have to really understand yourself to stand out in your personal style. Style is very different from trend. It's very different from fashion too. Style is more an internal thing. It comes from the inside. It comes from knowing yourself and projecting that sense of self in what you're wearing and how you wear it. I think that is probably the most critical point that I could make. Standing out in your personal style is being confident and knowing that what you're wearing is a true projection and alignment to who you are as a person. For me, I identify so strongly with a traditional, classic, feminine, elegant, sophisticated style. Even if it means being changeable, right? One day you're minimal, the next day you're rocker chick, the next day you're a maximalist. If it makes you happy, then by all means, do it. Lean into that. Be that wonderful person and don't be afraid, right? Wear what makes you feel absolutely wonderful. Not what's easy necessarily. It can be easy, especially if you love to get dressed like I do. Getting dressed is one of the most fun things that I do. Planning my outfits I love it. I love doing it. But if that's not you, that's fine. But when you have a strong personal style, getting dressed is super easy because you've curated a closet that is really defined by who you are as a person. And getting there is tough too, though. And that is going to be something that we're going to tackle in 2025 as well. In my monthly capsules and things like that, hopefully you're going to go along with me in that journey so that way you can see what's going on. Anyway, that's my guidance in how to stand out in 2025. So I hope that this has been helpful for you, and I look forward to the journey that we're taking in 2025. It's going to be fun. There's still going to be shopping. There's still going to be shopping. I love to shop and I can't not shop, but it's going to be a little bit different. So anyway, I need to run downstairs and make my lunch because I'm starving, and I've got to edit this content. So I'm going to go, and I will chat with you again when we do Tea Time with Angie.
I've got my tea brewing, steeping, and it is the black tea with fig. So I'm excited to try this. I'm assuming it is caffeinated just because it has the black tea. In fact, it's 91% black tea, 5% fig, and 4% fig flavoring. How did I know that? Okay, so I'm just going to say that this is a true case of humans being human, okay? This lovely thing, first of all, I didn't notice it has a lovely little poem on the inside. It's quite cute, actually. But more importantly, Raleigh and I have been looking on the internet to find different flavor profiles for these different teas, right? Well, hello. It's all right here. So And the cooler part is, I was just thinking yesterday, I was like, man, I wish they would tell us how long we're actually supposed to steep these things to get the full benefit of the flavor. Well, it says right here, it is a dessert wine. No, I'm just kidding. It says for the black tea, where did it go? There it is. For the black tea with fig, it even says how hot to make the water. Heat freshly drawn water to 100 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, sorry. And brew for 1 to 3 minutes. So that's how long we're supposed to brew this particular tea. Some of them are 3 to 5 minutes, others are 2 to 3 minutes. So yeah, the steeping time does change with each one. This is where I'm human. Yes, I make mistakes. Anyway, it has been brewing for about 2 minutes, right? Well, I did this straight up with no honey. It is a very light tea at this point. I do not get the fig yet. It is a nice light tea right now. I am going to let it steep longer because, again, I do prefer a stronger tea. I know that the black tea flavor is going to come out, but I'm also hoping that the fig flavor comes out. Again, this is straight up, no honey. Yesterday's tea, we had the Victoria Grey. Remember all those little flavor profiles that were in there? The lavender, the licorice, the cornflower petals. Well, what's funny is when I first started having the tea, and I remember saying, I don't think I would order this. I've changed my mind. That cup of tea did not make it all the way to the event. It was gone. Because I'm serious. Sitting at lights and waiting in traffic and stuff, I was just drinking it, and then I realized, oh my gosh, there's the lavender. And then I tasted a little bit of the cornflower. And then after that, I was like, I started to analyze it. I was like, I don't taste the licorice though, but I think it was the licorice that actually gave the lavender and the cornflower a little bit of bottom. You know, it was really good. And like I said, that cup of tea did not make it to the event. Would I order that at a tea parlor? Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. But I would let it steep a little bit longer than the 3 to 5 minutes, I think is what they said. But yeah, it was really, really good.
Awesome. Okay, you should give it a stir or a dip or whatever, because I see that there's it's darker on the bottom than it is on the top.
Is it?
Yes.
I think that's reflection. Because look, it's evenly colored.
It's beautiful. I love that amber color that it has.
Beautiful caramelly color. Yeah, I don't think I need any sugar in it, but I'm still not tasting the plum.
No, fig.
I'm sorry, the fig.
I can smell it.
You can smell the fig? Can you taste the fig?
Slightly. It's there. Just very light.
Yeah, I bet this one's going to be like
delicious.
that, where it's going to come out, you know, after a few
I can taste it. I can taste it. There's just this little, like, at the top of, like, a figgy fruitiness.
Okay.
You first,
Yeah,
you
I'm
kind of
starting-
get that, and then you get the black tea, and then the fig comes back. At least that was my experience.
There it is. There it is. I taste it. Yeah. So yeah, this is quite lovely too. I think if I wanted a caffeinated tea one day at the parlor, then I would definitely order this one too.
I want to get a tin of this because I want to try it with honey.
What, do you want to try it with honey?
No, you drink it how you want to drink it, but I would, I would get it and I would put honey in it because to me, I think the honey would just sweeten it. It would be so lovely sweetened.
Sorry, we're gonna try it.
It's
with
really
honey.
nice on its own, but it would be really nice if it had some sweet.
We need to get that little honey dipper that you saw.
Yeah, I found this really cool honey dispenser on Amazon. I actually saw it on Pinterest, and I'll plug a picture of it in right here. And I need to get it. It needs to be in our lives.
All right, with honey.
It's just a matter of preference, you know.
I don't even taste the honey, to be honest, but I think it's because I was licking honey off my fingers. Now that I've had half the cup, cheers.
Hello, dear friends, and welcome to Advent Calendar time.
Yay!
It's been a long day. Angie got home late because she had a comedy of errors today.
Today was just one of those days, you know?
She forgot her little thing for her payment acceptance at the show.
I got all the way down to the venue, and I went inside and was getting ready to set up, and I realized, oh, crud, I don't have my little electronic payment thing. So I had to jump in the car and get home as quick as I could in the middle of afternoon traffic. So it took me 45 minutes for a trip that usually takes, what, 20?
30.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how clear that road is that we take, the super secret way.
Well, it was not clear.
Oh, no.
Everybody knew my secret, apparently.
Well, you went during back to school time. Or not back to school, home from school.
Yeah, kids getting out of school for the holiday, and it was just, horrible. I was trying my best just to be patient, and yeah, I was so mad at myself because I had everything else, but I forgot the one thing.
Mm-hmm. And then the tires are low on
Oh my
air.
goodness, yes.
And so she had to fill up the air compressor while she was trying to gather herself here at home, and then had to leave with the air compressor. And she was able to air up the tires after the show, but she got there about 30 minutes late.
I did. And yeah, I had to be really careful driving back and forth because I got the error message yesterday about the tires being low, and I'd meant to take care of that today, and I totally forgot. So I'm driving, I'm like, why does it feel squishy? Well, hello. Then the little warning light popped on. Hey, your tires are really low. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, crud. So
All of them.
all of them. And it's just a winter thing. You know, I don't know what it is about tire pressure in winter here, but they always get low during the winter.
Yeah. So anyway, all of that comedy of errors to lead into Advent Calendar time. We are doing day 21, I believe. Ooh, day 21 is a big box. Not very heavy. This big old box for something that's kind of small.
Are you sure? Because that seems like a full-size box.
Oh, no. Oh. Well, now I got more scrunchies than I know what to do with. Because I asked for scrunchies for Christmas, too. I got some slip scrunchies. Yay! And these are itty-bitty. These are cool. Oh, I'm so happy to have them. I love the colors. I think the colors are beautiful. They're in these really pretty pinks and mauves and red. And, oh, yeah, totally up my alley. Totally up my alley. So, I got myself more slip scrunchies. Because,
See what happens when you don't bad talk Santa?
I bad talk Santa this year. I always do. But we have not watched that one
Cartoon.
that, oh, I forgot to turn yesterday over too. That one cartoon. So let's flip you over because that's just how we do. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. So,
Yeah.
yay! I'm so
Don't
excited
bad
to
talk
have these.
Santa, man.
I know. These are so awesome. I guess I must have manifested these because I put these on my Christmas wish list too. And so hopefully I get them.
Because you don't have enough there?
Well, it's too late now because I know everybody's done with their Christmas shopping. So anyway, you can never have too many scrunchies though. You can't.
Just don't let me so host over there get them.
Oh my God, yes, Coco, who this ring, found it in the sink this morning. She has a habit of anything. She wants to, anything shiny especially, but anything really. She explores with her mouth.
And she likes to play with them.
And she likes to play. I lost a one of my Missouri earrings that I absolutely love that they don't make anymore because I left it, well, it's my fault because I left it on the counter thinking I should really put that away, but I was too tired, and she took off with it, and I have not seen it since.
I think it's down the bathtub drain because now the bathtub doesn't drain quite as well as it used to.
We need to get somebody who knows how to get like do plumbing to go in there and look at it, and it's gonna be all gross. But anyway, we're rambling now. It's time for you to do advent calendar.
Okay.
All right. Yawn, yawn, yawn.
Oh, sorry. I know that's contagious. Sorry.
All right, day 21.
Okay.
Where are you, day 21?
Give me a little thing. Rose Pouchon.
Ooh.
Rose flavors. That smells like very similar to the rose one that we like.
The rose and violet.
I don't know what Pouchon is, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Well, you can look on the back of the thing, apparently.
Yeah.
Or I can just look it up online.
What do you think? Do you get the rose?
Mm-hmm. I get the Pouchon, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Rooibos.
Oh, yeah. It does have that smell. Okay. Well, I'm going to try it regardless. Hopefully I like it. We'll definitely try that tomorrow. It's going to be an adventure, as always.
That is all for today. Thank you so much. And if you have stayed here to the end, I don't know what emojis to pick anymore.
Do a rose.
Oh, yeah.
Pouchon.
Give us a rose. Give us a rose.
And again, I'm sorry for annihilating that word.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll try and figure it out by tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. All you troopers, give us a rose, please. And I hope you have a good night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Yep. Sleep well.
Bye.